What's up, guys? My name is Eric. Today we are checking out Sudden Attack 0 Point. Right now, the playtest, the final closed beta playtest, is going on through July 9th through the 13th. Sudden Attack is a very old game series, starting back all the way in 2005. Ran in, from what I can see, South Korea and North America, probably along with a couple other countries, and was shut off January 29th, 2014. So the original had a good run. A sequel was made 2 years later in 2016, Sudden Attack 2, but I'm not sure if that ever had a worldwide release outside of South Korea. Now we have Sudden Attack 0 Point, published by Nexon, and so far I've been enjoying it. I do believe I played the original Sudden Attack. Pretty much any free-to-play shooter back in the day, my brain always went towards. But I've been having really fun this final closed beta, and hopefully this game survives, number one, and has plenty of players. The past few days I've been checking Steam database, and the game has been doing pretty well for this closed beta. I'm not sure if it, because when you click on Sudden Attack 0 Point playtest on SteamDB, I'm not sure if it combines every server, because there's 3 servers right now: North America, South America, and Asia. I assume when the game comes out they'll add a couple more. But just alone, this playtest, this final playtest, has had a peak of 8,259 players. So that's pretty good for a playtest for a free-to-play shooter. This game is like a typical shooter. You have your loadouts, your profile, recent game history. Ranked will be here for the full release. Can't wait for that. You have your stash, which tells you recent unlocks for weapons and other sorts, crates and everything. And then you have a trade section, which when you open one of these crates, you have the opportunity to get a very cool item, or, a very regular item, which then you can sell for SP points and buy with SP points attachments that you might want to skip levels to get. Right now I have, let's see, I think I only have one thing I'm selling right now, a camo for the M24 sniper, but I've sold quite a bit of items, and I've also bought a couple items for my M4, which you will see in some gameplay I've recorded. So this is a pretty cool system. Hopefully when the game fully releases, you can still earn points quickly like this, SP points, because it is pretty fun. You can open these crates. I got 2 of them right now. I got a secondary weapon crate. You can obtain a secondary weapon part, or it cuts off right here. Might want to fix that, devs, but again, it's still a beta. Grade or higher. You have a chance to get a weapon skin or a skin for a certain weapon part. And I don't believe it has to be a pistol part. It can be pretty much anything, I believe. You can obtain a secondary weapon part of rare, grade, or higher. Let's go ahead and open that. And I get an underbarrel for the G18. So I guess this one does just strictly have secondary parts. I swear I've opened some before and it gave me just any other gun. But you can see here I have the blue tactical laser, which I can now trade and sell if I don't want to use it. But truthfully, I really do like the G18, so I'm gonna throw that bad boy on G18. So you can see how, you know, that's the only colored skin I have right now for the G18, or colored attachment. But you can pretty much get a colored attachment through any spot plus a weapon skin, which I have none right now. So let's go ahead and open that second crate, a sandstorm crate, and see what I get. Oh, I got a gold weapon attachment, handguard for the AK-47. So you can check it out through your stash and go directly to it, which I will attach. So now I have a sandstorm skinned carbon HG, increases mobility, reduces recoil control. Not the best, but I also have a white holographic sight for the AK. AK is really good, but for search and destroy, I like to use a silenced M4, which I have a blue Cobra red dot on, and a oil slick hand stop with a sandstorm silencer and a sandstorm polymer mag, and also a sandstorm skeleton grip. And for my sniper, the AWP, which I have some gameplay of, I just have a bipod fast mag, short barrel, and a flash hider, along with a butt pad Gen 1 and an 8x scope, which comes standard. Right now I'm using the melee axe, which I have the oil slick handle and no blade, unfortunately. Oh, and I also have another sandstorm crate for getting 3 wins during the final closed beta test victory event. Very cool. I'll go ahead and open that up. Up here you have your notifications. Pretty much whenever you level up a weapon or whatever and it gives you an attachment, it'll show up here. Go back to the stash, go to sandstorm crate, and open up. I got another gold attachment. This time it's a scope for the M16A4. It's a weapon I have not used yet, but I also have 2 attachments for it, so I'm collecting. So this is just the gist of it. Really fun closed beta. My name is Combat. Not sure if after the closed beta they're gonna wipe everything. Would be cool if I can at least keep my name, and preferably the attachments I've already gotten. But yeah, I mean, definitely check it out. I have some gameplay for you guys to watch, and I'm not sure when this game is fully releasing, but hopefully soon, since this is again the final closed beta. Thank you guys for watching. What's up, guys? This is the first video I've ever edited, and you might have heard during that first half of me explaining what the game is, my mic sounded like absolute garbage. It normally doesn't, as my clock goes off. So the rest of the video is just gameplay. This first set of gameplay is just team deathmatch, using the AWP. Hit some pretty good clips here. And then the second gameplay is another team deathmatch, same map using the M4, and that one's a little worse. Did not do as good during that one, but I figured I'd show it anyway. Why not? And then the third gameplay is a search and destroy, where I also use the M4. Again, in that one I didn't do as well as I would want to. This was the last couple hours I could play before I had to get off, and then the server shut down today. But I kept that one in here because my teammates were going absolutely bananas during that gameplay. So I definitely got carried during that one, but I figured I would show it anyway. So unfortunately, the rest of the gameplay is muted. Again, it just sounded like absolute trash. I'm still kind of new at this. This is the first video I've ever edited. You can probably definitely tell. Next time I record gameplay, whether it's this game or anything else, I'll definitely mute my mic, or at least just not record that, and just have gameplay, and I can talk over it later on or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to say sorry about that, but if you want to watch some silent gameplay, here you go. Thank you guys.